Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading. During your reading, we're going to be taking out your cards, assess the situation. We're going to get clarifiers, then advice, and then we will close it out with a card from the final message from Universe. But before we get started, let's discuss during premeditation what I saw. I have no idea what this is, so I had to draw it out, snap a picture of it. I don't know what this means for you. It could be upside down for all I know, but this is how I saw it. And the word that I heard during the pre-shuffle was entrapment. I'm going to leave this here just so that you have access to it the whole time. Actually, I'm going to do this so that you can, I feel like is that better? Probably not. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it right there for you. I'm going to do this so you can, there you are. I heard the word entrapment. I'm not really sure what that means for you. And I don't know what this image is. I have no idea, but it feels like the spades, the hearts, and the diamonds are all in one. The spade, like all of the suits are all combined, and it feels like an endless hallway that keeps shifting. So it appears that it's a different hallway, but it really is the exact same hallway. I haven't figured out what in the world that means just yet. So we'll see if we can get further onto that. I meditated a lot on that, and it just feels confusing. Whatever this is, it feels very, very, very confusing. Like you're stuck in this loop. Take it how it resonates. I'm not exactly sure, you guys. I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, I don't know what that images, but it feels like a peephole. Once you get to the end of the hallway, or you get to a door. I don't know if I have all the cards yet. Once you get to a door, it feels like you look through that peephole, that keyhole, and you're trying to assess, do I go, instead of opening the door, you're looking in to see, should I go through this door? Should I not go through this door? Trying to assess what's on the other side before even we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck in reverse. It just feels like you're deciding or weighing out what's on the other side to see if that's something that you want or not, or whether you want to stay within this path that you're on, whatever path that is for you. But like I said, the word that came up was entrapment. Now, whether you're in the entrapment and you're in that hallway and it's that cycle, right? Kind of like one of those movies that messes with the mind, right? You're stuck in this forever loop doing the same thing, or if the entrapment is going past. I'm not sure yet. I feel like for some it's one, for others it's the other side. So we'll see where this is going to take us. This is a very interesting reading so far, just with the image alone. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands. Oh, Also, for the pre-shuffle, a lot of cards came out. I can't remember them to save my life. I was so focused on this and the changes and the emotions of this that I have no idea what cards came out. Hopefully, as they come out, I'll remember them if they come out, but I really can't remember them. I'm sorry. All right, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Wands in reverse. The Four of Wands in reverse did come out in this particular deck. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Fool. The Fool came up twice, once in reverse and once right side up, and I want to say it was in this deck. Thank you, Spirit. And then we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I really have got to think of this reading. There's a lot going on in this reading, you guys. A lot. Let me think. With this particular Six of Wands, I'm really drawn to the antlers. And it feels like, and not only just the antlers, but the entanglements that are in the antlers. So it feels like you are somebody that is incredibly wise, incredibly logical, intelligent, but there is an entanglement that keeps you from your full potential, is what I'm getting here with this Six of Wands. And I don't know, I know I said it, I said that like a question, like your full potential, but I'm not sure. The reason why I said it that way is because I'm not sure if this is you holding yourself back, like complicating your thoughts, your knowledge, or if this is an external thing that's holding back your full potential. I'm not sure yet, but the energy is there. Maybe for some it's one, maybe for others it's the other, but we'll see. We'll get clarifiers. But let's get into the rest of the reading and see where this is going to take us, to see if we can get any more clarity here. Well, the Seven of Wands to me is my boundaries card. And with this particular badger in this Seven of Wands, I'm getting the sense of you just keep your go, like like an infinite. I'm seeing this thing as an infinity sign, right? Like this hallway that I kept seeing is like you keep going. Things are slightly different, but it's the same, pretty much the same thing over and over. Maybe the scenery is a little bit different. Maybe the scenario is a little bit different. Maybe the situation is a little bit different, but basically it's the same thing. Like you're in a loop. Like I was saying, like I feel like there's a loop going on here. For some of you, you don't see the end in sight. For some of you, you're just, it feels with this Four of Wands that you're tired. You're tired. I'm hearing the words a never-ending battle. I'm definitely going to need some clarifiers here. And then the Seven of Pentacles. This is something that just does not give back enough energy. Maybe you're like, I can't continue putting forth energy into this if I'm not recouping from whatever this is. It's almost like you're doing things all on your own and you're not getting the help that you deserve. Either you're at a job that doesn't give you the satisfaction or the acknowledgement of everything that you do. Or this is a partner that you're with, or this is a career path that you've chosen that maybe you're not feeling so satisfied in anymore. I feel like a long overdue true vacation to recoup is in order here. I'd be surprised if the Four of Swords don't show up. Yeah, this is the Nine of Wands is the card of the Wounded Warrior. This is just, you keep going and going and going. You're very, very strong. Like, you're very, very strong. I'm seeing these flowers right here as clocks. And it's almost like you're saying, you've pushed through so much. When am I going to have time for myself? Like, so much time has passed you by. And it feels like, yeah, you've reached some rewards. I'm not saying no, you haven't. But when will you receive the reward that you're really looking for? I hope that makes sense. Like I said, it doesn't feel like you see an end in sight. The Ten of Swords right side up would be like, okay, this is the end of this. You get to recover now. Like, you get to, you know what I mean? I'm not getting that. This is in reverse. This is a consistent energy within your energy, like that loop. It feels like a negative energy, and it feels like it's really tangled up, like an entrapment, like I said, that's what I heard, which I thought was weird, but there it is, okay? And then we have the Seven and Five of Swords. These both cards are very, very similar in nature and energy. Both meaning being strategic, being purposeful in how you prepare your route, your whatever you're going to do. I feel like a little rest, relaxation, recovery, a little fun needs to be happening, because it feels like you're so consistent doing the same thing over and over and over again that there is no breather. There is no downtime for you, and it feels like you need some time for you. It feels like you're the one carrying the burdens. Like, even here, do you see? Like, it's the same kind of flower. It feels like there's this one looks more like a secondhand clock, like a timer, right? Like like a timer. And I'm drawn to the spirals. It feels like you are counting down to something in this particular card. Maybe you are counting down to travel. Maybe you are counting down to a vacation, some downtime, because I just now noticed that we have the Fool here. Or maybe you're counting down. Oh, maybe you're counting down for retirement. Maybe you're looking forward to retirement. Okay. Okay. Okay, I want to get a clarifier for this Six of Wands because I find the Six of Wands really intriguing. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're the fixer. I feel like you're the one people call upon to put crap together, to fix a problem, to, like, if something's going on in someone's life, you're the one that they call and say, hey, you know, can you help me out with this? It's like you're the constant person that people lean on. And you're always there. You're steady. You're steady. But it's starting to weigh on you. And not only that, you're not getting the acknowledgement that you deserve. So, for instance, let's say this is a friend situation and this friend constantly calls you. And it doesn't have to be one specific friend. It could be, a friend, a family, a coworker, whatever. And they're like, hey, Scorpio, I have this issue. I know you're really great at this. Would you mind giving me some advice? Like, what do you think I should do? Yada, yada. Something like that. And then you give them the advice. However, when you need help, no one's there to help you. Either you don't reach out because you think that it's just easier to do it all on your own, or you reach out and everyone's always too busy. Take it how it resonates. I see a little bit of both here. And I have a card for the Seven of Wands. Card flipped. Hold on. The card flipped. Two of Swords. Remember I said that you were in this endless loop and you can't really see beyond. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing here with this Two of Swords. There's this, there's a lot of, there's this, I wouldn't say darkness, but it's murky. There's a murky energy around you, and it feels like you always get caught up in that. You always get lost in whatever that is. You get caught up in the current of whatever that is. And instead of doing the thing that you need to do for you, you get entangled, entrapped, right? We have the Moon. Yeah, you don't have a clear idea of where that's going to go, but you want clarity. You do. You're seeking clarity. You just don't know where to really get it. Maybe that's why you're peeping through that hole, that keyhole, to try to get some clarity outside of the thing that you're in consistently. Okay. Okay. Let's get a card on... Let's get a card on the Ten of Swords in reverse. Let's get a card on the Ten of Swords. The Empress. Also, the Fountain in reverse came out in this particular deck. That is an extra card in this particular deck, and it just feels like, again, something that is not reciprocal, and this Ace of Cups reminded me of it. the Empress card, Ace of Cups, the World card, and the Sun card in reverse. Something that maybe was something that presented itself as good, holy, worthy. Can you see this card? Okay. I'm going to put them here so you can see these. Something that was good, holy, worthy, reciprocal even at one point is no longer. Now it feels draining. Something that did grow. Perhaps you are a parent, right? With the Empress. Something that did grow. Maybe you have a business and you grew something from the ground up. Perhaps this is a career you launched, from the ground up. Maybe you don't necessarily have a degree for this particular career, but you started from the very bottom and then you worked your way up. And it was a good thing. Like, it satisfied you. It gave you a sense of fulfillment. But, you felt like great. You were on top of the world, but now perhaps you've completed the cycle, but now you're just so used to being in this cyclical world, right? This constant doing. Now it just feels draining. Now it just feels draining with the Sun in reverse. And that's what I was getting here with this 10 of Swords in reverse. Like, there's this consistency here. Let me get a clarifier for these two cards. Because I feel like there's so much more to what's going on here. Death. One more. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. With this Death card, I'm getting a recovery, sort of an energy, like a recuperation that needs to occur with this Seven of Feathers. Remember, I said you need to have a little bit of fun. It's almost here with this Death card. You need to change up the scenery. You need to go from this heaviness to a lighter energy to create the change that you're wanting. Perhaps you're somebody who's constantly working and you're choosing to, that's just something that you do, or something that you're just used to doing. I'm seeing a change needs to happen. Or perhaps you're considering a change in direction, a shift, perhaps. And with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is a slow and steady sort of an energy. This isn't like I know exactly what I want to do, I'm just going to go and do it. No, this feels like I'm almost getting, I'm trying to do what is right, both for me and others, from this particular Knight of Swords. Because it doesn't feel like you're selfish in any way, shape, or form. It feels like you are a very loving, nurturing, caring individual. And you're constantly trying to do what's right for others. And the reality is that you're very colorful. I'm drawn to all the colors, but it feels like all those colors get muted out because of all the heaviness that lays upon. Let's get a clarifier for the Fool. And then we'll get some advice here. Queen of Swords in reverse popped out. It feels like you need some time away to think. And I feel like being alone with your own thoughts without complications of others, like going away, disconnecting. There we are. Like I said, alone with the Hermit card. Going away alone is going to be beneficial. And there's that Queen of Swords again in reverse. I'm telling you, she had come out. There she is. You need some alone time to sort things out for yourself. Okay. Very, very clear. All right, let's get a dice. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm definitely getting a sense of recovering and recouping your resources. I'm not talking financially here. I'm actually talking about your energy, your inner resources. If I put the cards here, yeah, you can see them. We have the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Nine of Cups. I love this. I love this. With this particular Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords is keeping yourself where you're at, right? Keeping yourself from moving around, keeping yourself stuck. With this particular Eight of Swords, it's like you're unwinding, untethering the things that are trying to keep you where you're at. And you're just saying, no, I'm going to separate myself from whatever this is. Because it feels like a lot of entanglements are occurring. And once you separate yourself from whatever this is, you get the clarity that you need. You get the recouping of your energies, of your resources. You're emotionally more sustainable. You're more energetic, more enthusiastic. You come back with more oomph, right? More skip in your step, right? There's a better energy down here, because right here it feels very draining, very exhausting. Here you're like, oof, all right, once I separate myself, yes, I feel good. I've recouped my energies. I am balanced. I'm now balanced. I've recouped everything. And I'm giving to myself. I'm giving to myself. I feel good. Because the Nine of Cups is not the same as the Ten of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, but it's also, normally in the Nine of Cups, you see one person, right, celebrating themselves and just kind of looking out. At least in my mind, I'm seeing this, a particular card in my mind, and that's the card that I'm seeing, where you're celebrating and going, yes, I feel good. Now I'm recovered. Now I'm able to give back. Because I filled my own cup, I'm able to pour into other cups. But I feel like this is a cycle that you have to continue doing for yourself. This is a habit that you need to incorporate into your daily life, right? Where you are, wow, I'm almost seeing these crowns, something like this, right? Like upside down, right? Do you see that? It's kind of like that. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. It feels like this is a habit you have to, pardon me, I'm so sorry. It feels like this is a habit you need to incorporate into your daily life in order to not feel so heavy. If this is not daily, maybe this is weekly, you know, how as frequently as you possibly can. You know, I'm seeing 6, 6, 8, 9. You know, anywhere between 6 to 9, yeah, every 6 to 9 days, right? You give yourself the energy of recovering, recouping your energies. Final message. The Burning Man, collective power, supreme prayer, 3 of Cups, celebration. What I'm getting here is more of an energy of freeing yourself, doing what's right for yourself so that you are continuously able to still help others, right? Because you are called upon consistently to be the fixer. But you can't continue putting out fires if you're not, if you're drained of your own energies, if you're not recuperating yourself. You cannot put out fires, right? If you don't fill your own cup. Okay? Perhaps you're a firefighter. Perhaps you are an EMT. Perhaps you are a doctor or some sort of caregiver. I don't know. I don't know where you're at in life, but it feels like you are meant to be in this, in a social setting where you work with others, you celebrate others, but it feels like you're also quickly depleted of the energies as well. And in order for you to be in the right state of mind consistently, you have to constantly give back to yourself and regenerate, or recuperate, I should say, the power that you have. And the power that you have is an amazing power, but you get tangled up very, very quickly. Well, you get tripped up, you get caught up in a lot of these things, and you need to kind of untangle from these things consistently, so that when you're thrown back in the fire, you have the right resources to be putting them out in the right frame of mind. I hope that makes sense. If this did, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a deeper message, please feel free to contact me for a personal reading. All right, my beautiful ones, until we meet again, have a great one. Bye.